This is the TIPP skill. Hi, my name is Travis Goodman, and I'm a licensed marriage and family therapist. And today I'm going to guide you through a crisis management skill called TIPP. So what is TIPP? Well, TIPP comes from dialectical behavioral therapy, and it's one of the distress tolerance skills that we use when we are in some type of emotional or mental crisis. This is a great skill to help calm our nervous system down quickly and rapidly, especially, again, if we're dealing with very distressing emotions like heightened anxiety or panic symptoms, if we're beating ourselves up, if we are wanting to engage in destructive behavior. So let's just jump right in. So what is T? Well, T stands for temperature. Here are my trusty bags of frozen corn and, well, frozen mixed berries that I use, or you can use. In fact, a lot of us have these things in our freezer. And so what we want to do, especially if we're feeling really anxious, really frustrated, really angry, really maybe panicky, we want to just take these bad boys and do this really for about 5 to 10 minutes over the eyes, because our eyes are really sensitive to temperature. So you simply just take them and do this. And don't forget to breathe. Very important. So you do that, and what you'll notice quite quickly as I'm feeling it on my face is your mind, your thoughts pretty much go directly to how cold your face is, how cold your eyes are, because your eyes, again, are extremely sensitive to cold temperatures. When we're feeling anxious, when we're feeling panicky, when we're feeling really angry or frustrated, our nervous system tends to be on high alert, and therefore our heart rate tends to go up. We tend to breathe more rapidly. Other ways you can do that, by the way, are taking a cold shower, taking a cold bucket of water and putting your face in it. If it's really cold where you live, you can take a walk outside. Something else about cold water that's pretty amazing is the dive response to occur, which takes about like 15 to 30 seconds to begin. And this is what happens when you have your face or eyes or whole body in cold water. And what begins to happen is your heart rate slows down, your blood flow to non-essential organs is reduced, and the blood flow is directed directly to your heart and brain. And it can actually help regulate your emotions. So the second part is the I, or intense exercise. Now, you don't have to be fancy about this. You don't have to have a ton of equipment. In fact, probably one of the favorite things that I teach my clients to do for intense exercise, burpees. And what I love about burpees is it's a whole body exercise. And if you do it as quickly and as fast and hard as you can, within a few minutes, you're going to be pretty gassed. And why that's important is because you're taking all of that distressing negative energy and you're putting it into something that's more healthy and effective, and therefore exerting that energy. And by the time you're done with that intense exercise, whether it's a burpee, go do some wind sprints, do jumping jacks, just anything that puts all of your energy into this exercise, you will begin to notice your emotions kind of slow down. Maybe not go away completely, but at least that really heightened space will begin to calm down. Now, after you've done temperature with that cold peas or corn or ice packs, whatever you have in your freezer, you've done some intense exercise and you're still feeling this heightened state that you're still feeling upset or angry or anxious or pissed off or want to engage in something destructive like binge drinking or binge eating or something else. The next thing would be the next two P's, which is paced breathing and progressive muscle relaxation. So what is paced breathing? Really, quite simply, it's exactly how it sounds. Having a paced breath. There's a few things you could do. You could do box breathing or 4-4-4 breathing, which is you inhale for 4, you hold for 4, and exhale for 4. Or 4-7-8 breathing, which is a little more control, which is you inhale for 4, you hold for 7 seconds, and then you slowly exhale for 8. Really, any type of paced breathing. In fact, you could come up with your own form of paced breathing. The key is to do this for about 5 or so minutes until you notice those emotions or thoughts begin to kind of slow down and begin to calm. Paced breathing helps your nervous system begin to regulate itself, which is so key when we are in a heightened state. We want to engage our mind, our body, our soul, and breath work is incredibly helpful. And so once you've done paced breathing, you can easily move into progressive muscle relaxation, which is another type of breath work exercise. But in this exercise, you are identifying and starting with particular muscle groups throughout your body, and you are purposely tightening them as you inhale, and as you exhale, purposely releasing the tension. And so why this is important is because our body also holds this energy. Our body will also constrict and tighten to certain feelings, to certain thoughts. And so as we begin to progressively relax our muscle groups, you will probably notice that you are already tight in certain areas. And as you begin to breathe out, you'll become more aware of those tight spots, often maybe your neck, your shoulders, maybe your calves, your glutes, your jaw, your face. And as you begin to relax them, you'll notice that tension begin to decrease as well. And so this is the TIPP skill. It's a great skill to use in crisis. It's a great skill to use when you're having really distressing thoughts. And as you work through the temperature, the intense exercise, the paced breathing, and the progressive muscle relaxation, you will notice your emotions begin to settle. You will notice your thoughts begin to slow down. You will notice your body begin to get to a more calm state. Now, you may still have distressing thoughts after this. You may still have some residual pain or hurt or something left over, and that's okay. The point of this exercise is to help you avoid a big negative outburst, whether towards yourself or towards someone else. The point of this is a crisis skill in order to help you ride the wave, to get past that big wave of that big emotional state. And you will most likely need some other skill post this, after this, but this is a great skill to use. It's a great skill to practice, to have in your tool bag. And you're gonna wanna check out these next 2 videos. I have one on paced breathing as well as progressive muscle relaxation, which you could watch right after this to help you learn these skills.